Tickets this way for the Chatsworth Express. Come and watch Pikey's making a mess of the lives they were given by him upstairs. And kids are convinced aren't actually theirs.
Stay away!
What sounds on earth could ever replace kids needing money or wives in your face? Because this people reckon, and me included, is why pubs and drugs were kindly invented to calm us all down, stop us going mental. These are Chatsworth Estates. Basic essentials. We are worth every penny. The grind in your axes. You shit on our heads, but you pay the taxes. Imagine a Britain without Chatsworth buccaneers who come on your face for the price of a beer. Make poverty history. Cheaper drugs now. Make poverty history. Cheaper drugs now.
I once fell in love with a man I'd never met. Actor, movie star, handsome thing, dangerous lips, the promise of sin in smouldering brown eyes. I wanted him. I wanted him so badly, it hurt. Years later, I was working in a bookshop, and in he walks, out of fantasy and into the flesh. And we talked, laughed, but it wasn't too long before I realized that the man I loved was capable only of loving himself. Meeting him ruined every memory of him I'd ever held dear. I've never watched a film of his since. The fantasy is always better than the reality.
Aim! Aim! Yes, aim! Oh, God! I'm coming! God, I'm coming! I'm coming! Oh! God!
She made this horrible moaning noise, kept shouting, "Amen, amen," then cried out to God that she were coming.
Can you imagine how terrible that must be? A prisoner in your own body, your only escape, your only release in your dreams.
But that's all they are, babe. You know, just dreams. There's now in them. I still dream of boffing Monaco.
Your nerves must be shot to pieces.
Oh, well, she's not the only one. Look at that. I thought the poor old love was a goner.
Why don't you get yourself down the pub?
Oh. That's me drinking then.
Which is why you're only getting a tenner.
Micky, my sister Tonya. She's going to be staying here for a while.
I didn't know you had a sister.
Same dad, different mum, half sister.
Which half?
Not 16 yet.
Okay, this isn't a massive problem, so whatever you do, keep calm, okay? Your dad's in the jockey.
You know his mistake, don't you?
Yeah.
Saying keep calm. But it's like saying to someone, don't worry. Because the first thing they're going to do is worry, innit?
So Jamie's a looker, Shane's a thinker. That means you must be the gobshite.
Hello, Homer.
Right.
Right, Jesus juice. Yeah, all right, wrap us up a slate.
Don't know when you got out,
Yesterday it was in the paper.
but if you want to stay out, you'll keep your distance from me and her. Because I'm just dying to see you back inside. And hearing you've been butt-fucked by every window licker on the side wing. And I'm waiting for the day when I crack open the bubbly and tell our Tonya that our bastard of a father shuffled off his mortal coil. The kid's been through enough since the van died without you turning up like a bad smell. It's a coward Count this as a warning. Daddy dearest. Your last.
Or what?
Hold that. Dad's been warned, but you know what he's like, so if he comes near you again...
Call a dibble.
No, no police, not in here.
Tell me, Mimi, any of the lads, and we'll get him sorted.
Look, if he bothers you again, yeah, it's concrete boots, quick ferry across the Mersey, and bye-bye, Daddy. Got family in the pool, half scouse.
Which half?
You fuck my man round. You fuck your man round. You owe him nothing. Where's Shane got to?
Family business.
If he's not back in time, you're in, right? Leave the talking to me. Sit there and do your best to look 15.
I am 15!
Lift it off. And let's tit.
Don't worry, I'm not interested. In young girls. Well, kids. I mean, I do like them, you know what I mean? I love them. We're not in a pedo way, just...
Now remember, calm, collected. Leave the talking to me.
You've passed the CRB check, and the local authority are happy for Tonya to stay with you and Shane for the time being. It's nice to see a family reunited. Just a shame about the circumstance. I just need to check on a few details. Just you and Shane in residence?
Just the two of us. No, but relatives dropping all the time. Busy house.
But no overnight stays, though, Shane. They'd need CRB clearance to be allowed to stay overnight with a lack.
I wish you wouldn't call me that.
Looked after child. Sorry.
We'll make sure no one stays while she's here.
With a little luck and a lot of help, your dad should be able to sort himself out and you'll be back with him before you know it.
There was talk of Tonya getting her own place once she reaches 16.
Well, she'd need to get her son out of the care system to be guaranteed council accommodation. I'm sure there's no need for me to remind you of the history of neglect.
Hardly neglect. Her mum had died, her dad were in prison and she had no cash.
The baby was malnourished.
So was she. She's 15.
Which is why we've decided to give her a second chance. Programmed to respond as its real-life counterpart. I did tell Tonya about it last time we met. There's a memory chip. It records everything.
So if she keeps the doll happy, she'll get a kid back?
It'll go in her favour.
You can't compare a baby with a piece of plastic.
If she loses a rag on this, there's no harm done. If she does the same with Enrico, there's a court case and negligence allegations all round. And we don't want that, do we? I think Tonya's been through more than enough over the past few months, don't you?
Ed, come on.
Come on, mate. Go on, lad. One more. Go on, another step, mate. Come on. One more. Come on.
Drinks on the ice!
Are you saying he grew new legs?
What do you think he is, a fucking newt? Trek to the shrine of Saint Boniface II in France. Remember the whip round we had? Boniface saw a vision of the Virgin Mary. 10 years in a wheelchair. Got to the Holy Grotto, took 4 men to lower him into the waters and not one to get him out. 'Cause he walked. Walked, Libby, walked.
Yeah, in his wheelchair and respray and new tyres.
Mock all you like. God works in mysterious ways. Get yourself over there, Patty, and try it out.
What do you make of that, Mum?
When God first saw fit to confine me to this contraction, I prayed every day, every night, pleaded, begged, bargained for a way out. He wasn't listening. Home, Libby.
But we've only just got here.
There's online bingo. I want to go home now. Okay? I go home alone. If I mug, rage, don't hold yourself responsible. I'm happy. Don't take it all to heart. She's got a lot to put up with stuck in that thing all day. Drive anyone round the bend?
Yeah.
Shit!
Oh my God! Get an ambulance! Is he dead?
Oh, the irony.
Play this right and you'll be just down the road from me. I can help out with Enrico and make sure Dad keeps his distance.
Just go alone.
She's a good kid.
She's like a mum. Have the fillings out of your back teeth before you realise you got your gob open. Fuck! Micky, look after that till she gets back.
I can't stay here all night.
I've got a rugby team booked in half an hour. I can hardly drag Junior along, can I? There's 30 quid in it for you. I'll be back around midnight. Don't wait up, bye.
Mimi? Oh, Jamie said to come straight up.
Of course, come in. Sit down. Drink.
Vodka tonic.
Gonna be one of those talks, is it?
The pilgrimage you organised for Steady Eddie. The fundraiser.
What about it?
If it isn't too much trouble... I mean, if it is, just let me know if I'm overstepping the mark. I've always believed that God had a big black book and we each had a page. Our whole lives mapped out for us before we were even born.
Never had you marked down as a fatalist.
I was taught to accept whatever life threw at you and just get on with it. Seeing Eddie walk got me thinking. Maybe miracles don't just happen to other people. Maybe we're due one. I know it's a long shot, but if there's even the remotest possibility that it could work, then I owe it to Mum to try.
You owe it to yourself. Looking after her 24/7 can't be too easy. So you want to take her to France?
We haven't 2 pennies to rub together, so we'd need to do a fundraiser, and I just wouldn't even know where to begin. So I was wondering, would you consider helping me?
I'd be honoured.
Feck off. I hate the frogs more than I hate the feckin' Italians.
No.
She doesn't want to go. She's hardly one of God's chosen, is she? She'd lived a few hundred years ago. She's been permanently strapped to a fucking ducking stool.
It could work.
Bollocks.
For once, I agree.
Do it for me. If ever I've meant more to you than just being a skivvy, someone to feed and clothe you, to wipe your...
Eating.
Libby, God's not going to look favourably on the likes of me. I was excommunicated the second I fell in love with your father. You think of me as nothing more than a sinner.
Well, I don't know. Steady Eddie was done time and again for exposing himself. Used to flash at the nuns up at St. Maurice's. God had him back up on his feet in no time.
And smited him with a coronary that would have stopped an elephant in its tracks.
OK, let's put the faith issue to one side and look at this as a break. 2 days in the glorious French countryside. Great hotel, waited on hand and foot.
I never said I was a total non-believer. Once a Catholic.
Micky, 4 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck are you doing?
Doing a favour for Kelly. Well, Tonya, really.
Well, have you gone through his checklist? You've got these at the hospital. Have you fed it?
Fed, watered and bathed.
Oh, just put it in the back of the car. Come on, the engine will knock it out. Kate used to love that when she was little.
Well, that's the theory. Let's know how it goes.
Oh, fuck's sake, Micky.
Kel,
Micky!
Woke him up now. I only got him off half an hour ago.
I can't take him. I'm going to school.
I don't give a fuck where you're going.
I'll get the piss ripped out of me if I turn up with that thing. Please, Cal.
Look, I didn't sign up for this. You said you'd pick him up by midnight.
Get to school, I'll sort it. I know it's a pain in the ass, but you know how important this is.
Can't you take it into work? Get one of the girls to look after it.
Tonya doesn't know how I earn a wage, and I'd like to keep it that way. 20 quid a day. 30, and a 50 bonus if baby's memory card reads like a dream at the end of the week. Please!
She's a pain in the ass.
I know, but she's my sister. She's family, Micky. I owe her. And I'll owe you. Big time.
You're just using your feminine wiles to tug on my heartstrings.
Is it working?
I'm sorry, okay, I'm just tired. You lot keep it down. No wonder he won't settle.
Little tip for you. When my Rodney was about his age and wouldn't sleep, I used to hold a small pillow over his face, just till he nodded off like. What, like I'm the only one?
Get more out of him than I ever thought possible. Don't quite attached.
Don't tell Madam that. We'll never see her again. You'd be a nice dad. Trustworthy.
What about you? I was thinking of adopting a while back.
I don't think I'd make a very good parent somehow. Never had much by the way of example. How would you call this?
Went for a coffee with a mate, got gabbing, sorry.
The social get wind of you treating this place like an hotel and you'll be back in care before you know it.
Your tea's burnt. I've been calling you, but it goes straight to voicemail. It's like you're not interested. I can cope with it, but what he's gonna make of it, God only knows.
Micky, he's not real.
It's what he represents. Enrico's in care for a reason. They don't think you can look after him.
What if they're right?
Come on, don't be too hard on yourself. Your mum had not long died. You was on your own.
I'm not now, am I? It's time I got my act together. Concentrating to get my son back. I was gonna go out. This bloke I've just hooked up with. Oh, he's gorgeous, Micky. Like something out of a boy band.
Yeah. Which one? Hey?
Send him a text. Tell him it's over.
The least you can do is tell him to his face. I'll cover for you.
Really?
Go on.
Do you want me to take Kenny?
He's due a feed in an hour.
Ladies and gents, the star attractions arrived! We've got 500 quid to raise, so better get started with our Slave for a Day auction.
Looking very smart, Cole.
Off in the town after this.
On the pull?
I might get lucky.
If you don't, and you come by my place and the lights on, give us a nod. You are familiar with the term MILF, Carl? £75! 85! Any advance on 85? 550! Come on, ladies. Libby's assured me he's got a cracking bedside manner. 575. 560.
On its own, number one.
Out!
Nice. Right, the lilac sheets next, please. Moving on from the red ones to the Lennox. Balls on back.
I've wanted this for years. Chance for Mum to be okay. What will I do, Frank? This is all I've ever known. If it works, it's down to me, and I don't know what to do or how to do it.
Yeah, just because you want something doesn't mean to say that you're gonna get it. I mean, I've been hankering for a threesome with Jordan and Katie Price for donkey's years. Can't see it happening.
She's made every decision for me. Decided every move I've ever made, and...
You decided to take her to France. And if him upstairs actually grants us a fucking miracle and she comes back under her own steam, I want you doing cartwheels up that road because you'll be free. Eh? Free!
Shane.
Patrick.
Shane.
Micky.
Shane.
Micky? Julie.
Kelly.
Shit. Ton.
Fuck!
Please don't punish Tonya for my mistake. She's got no one.
She's got me. I thought she had you.
Julie, I know you've got a job to do, and for what it's worth, I think you do it brilliantly, but you must know that sometimes things don't go to plan, and can't you just turn a blind eye this once? The only person who really suffers, the only one being punished is Tonya.
Oh, I'll help out as well, you know. Between the both of us, we'll make sure she's safe. Never on her own. Oh, come on, everybody deserves a break. Just one.
Please.
Just one. If you fuck this up, she's back in care. Have you got that? If my bosses find out about your father-in-law.
Is the flat still a possibility?
As long as that memory card reads like we need it to.
Wagons roll. Presidente. There you go. Don't come back with frog legs. Yeah, all right. Hey, get as much back as you can. Do it cheap in France, ram a few packs down your knickers and...
I'm not going.
What?
You said I should start living. And I want to start living so bad, Frank, so bad. What if I get there and it fails? What if God takes one look at her and says, no, not you, not today? Baby! I couldn't stand it. Couldn't.
Well, I want the old witch out of here just as much as you do, but there's no way on this earth she's going to get there on her own, is there?
Which is why you're taking her.
Oh, no. No, she's your mum, not mine.
You can cope better if it succeeds or fails. You don't give a shit either way. Your bag's packed.
Oh. Look, because of the effect that she has on you, on us, I want a miracle too, but I want it for you.
Then go. Because if you don't, I'm out of here.
This is madness, and you know it.
No, I disagree. I'd also like to prefix that by saying I do not believe in God. I am secular.
Latin, meaning of the age. Are you truly of the age, Frank? Could you just not be arsed aligning yourself to something that might require any kind of effort?
See you tonight.
Early night, she says. Finish with me fella, she says. The social worker's been. I can't believe you've been so stupid.
Stupid? I was that fucking stupid I didn't even know I was having a baby. I went into hospital thinking I had appendicitis. Can you believe that? The nurses laughed at me. Laughed. I want my son. And I don't. I miss him. And I can't stand to have him anywhere near me. I love him. And I hate him.
Maybe the best thing would be to let him go.
I don't know. What do I do?
Tonya, I'm not that bright myself. You just need some help. But listen, what about the dad?
My dad? He's not allowed anywhere near me.
No, not your dad, the baby's dad.
Don't tell anyone. Please. Don't tell Kelly. Please, Micky. For the baby's sake, for Enrico, please.
Okay, I won't.
I'm sorry.
So you should be a daft sod.
I'll go get back in.
You've had a reprieve. Julie's turned a blind eye. You'll be staying here, and as soon as you hit 16, the flat's yours.
What about Enrico?
The way Micky's looking after Kanye, you'll have him back by the end of the week. Go and get showered. You stink of fags and bros. Go on.
Kelly?
So where is she then?
Told you to keep your distance. Told you not to come anywhere
I'm
near.
getting a bit sick of being told what to do. Now you're going to do some listening. I'm here to stay, and I want to see my little girl. She's the only family I've got, apart from you, and we all know what you are, don't we?
They're moving her.
I'll find her. Just like I found her in the moved room with you. Just like I found the man when she tried to get away. Just like I found your man.
You fucking idiot!
What are you going to do?
I'll tell him.
You was.
I'll tell him.
You'll tell him. And I'll tell him it was down to you. Me, pissed. You climbed into bed. I didn't know who you were until it was too late. Everyone knows what you are. And what you do. Who do you reckon they're going to believe?
Could do with another once over.
Lillian, I've done them 3 times.
Mistress, remember, I own you, slave.
It was a charity auction. I'll give you the cash back.
Trixie, have you got any jobs for Carl?
Ooh, have I?
Skirting, yeah.
I'd be staying in a hotel. Town tell me there's been some terrible mistake. They've dropped us off at the wrong place.
Excusez-moi. Bonjour.
Monsieur? Oui, oui, c'est bien ici, hein? Oui.
There must be another room.
It's packed to the rafters with the faithful and deluded. We're sharing because they were expecting Libby, not me.
The only thing that got me here was the thought of staying somewhere decent. I'd imagined I'd be neck deep in a jacuzzi by now. Remind me again why we're here.
For your daughter.
Look, you know and I know there's about as much chance of you walking as there is me passing a liver function test. Oh, here, hold this.
It's good for my cataracts.
You haven't got cataracts.
I rest my case.
Fancy a drink?
Praise the Lord.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Est-ce que je peux vous aider?
Sister Patrick, Father Francis. He's deaf, mute, here for the cure. We're just out for a breath of air.
S'il vous plaît.
Not at all.
I will pray for you.
We need all the help we can get. Thank you.
Fucking hell.
Tonya's out with her mates. Been calling you mobile.
Oh, I credit.
She told me about the social. About her staying with us till she's 16. Gets her own flat.
That's on account of the good job you've done with Kanye.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, they're looking after a kid. She's still a kid herself. Maybe best thing would be for Enrico to stay in care until she feels ready to look after him. Maybe best thing would be for... Maybe she'll let him get adopted. Give him a chance. She said your dad wasn't proper with her. Was he proper with you? Social are picking him up in an hour.
Hey, you missed a good night last night.
Cracking, lad.
Vodka straight. On the hard stuff.
Look, I can take an early tea break.
Top off in there.
Drink it quick, then leave. In fact, just get out.
This is a joke.
I know what you did to your daughters. You don't know who you are.
Fuck you.
Oh, Liam, maybe we should wait.
Until your mum comes back doing the can-can. Oh, ye of little faith.
I'm being cautious. There are many reasons why him upstairs mightn't give us what we want.
The most probable being that there's no him upstairs. There's not even an upstairs.
How do you get to be so cynical at your age?
How'd you get to be so gullible at yours?
It's not gullibility, it's desperation. And I know you understand a lot of things at your age that you shouldn't, but I hope that's not one of them.
Nothing to look forward to.
If this doesn't work, you'll think I'm an idiot.
You're many things, but you're not an idiot. Now grab the big one.
You know, Libby expects a miracle, don't you?
She won't get one. Stupid girl.
Quite. Don't know why she thinks as much of you as she does, you know.
I'm her mother. Kids are programs. Didn't you love yours?
Can't hardly remember her. Remember loving her. Suppose I still do.
When did you lose her?
12.
Oh.
The headmaster called me to his office. And Dad was there. And he says, your mum's died. Just like that.
Well, she missed out on all those special years.
Well, they weren't that special. She didn't stick around to see me slip. Well, not so much of a slip, more of a fucking crest to run, downhill slalom, call it what you fucking will.
Maybe if she'd been there, wouldn't have happened.
Calling the faithful to their knees.
Huh.
Fancy joining them?
Press it from the doors.
Shane, get to the jockey toilets quick. I need an hand.
Merci.
What I wouldn't give for that kind of faith. Oh, no, there's something happening here, Patty. No denying it.
It's mass hysteria, without the hysterics. We're desperate to try anything. And praying to a God that doesn't exist being top of the list.
What's happened here, then? That is not the same guy who was just lowered into that water just now. There's change in him. You can see it.
He feels better because he's been told he will. Because he wants to. It's a placebo.
Notre Père, qui es aux cieux, que ton nom
Your turn soon.
You actually think I'm going to participate in this pantomime?
Signorina! Mais c'est de la chance! Jesus, il peut marcher!
Seigneur! C'est un miracle!
What? Seigneur! Oh, get off me, you stupid French! Soyez! Remember that you got!
Laissez-la, monsieur, laissez-la!
Waterloo!
Oh, c'est
Waterloo!
Revenez, revenez!
Give me a ring when you're done.
Been wondering what to do with you, Omar. My initial reaction was to kill you straight away. Too quick. So I came up with this.
I'll get these. 140 as agreed. We had a deal.
Your family.
Thanks, bro.
Vodka tonic double, please.
Make it 2.
Are you okay now? Cheers, mate. Good.
Micky, any idea where your dad and your brothers have got to?
They had a bit of business to sort in Liverpool, last-minute stuff.
They've been gone hours.
Well, Shane said they might take a quick ferry across the Mersey while they were there.
They used to love doing that when they were kids.
Didn't work.
Did you really expect it to?
Thought it might. Welcome back, Mum.
Miss me.
Of course.
You've never been a good liar, Libby. Never been that good at anything, really, have you? I hope you've something decent in for tea. The French would eat anything. Frogs, snails, cheese with maggots in, would you believe?
Hello? Yeah, I landed about 10 minutes ago. Yeah.
What the fuck's she doing now?
Mum?
Oh, come on!
I thought I saw someone I knew. We're home! No!
In the back.
We all desire things we can never have,
Thank you.
have goals we can never achieve. Winning the lottery, flying to the moon, bedding the best-looking girl or boy in town.
Thank you.
But I'd never even try to make my dreams reality. Couldn't bear the thought of failing.
It's worth a try.
You're weird.
Couldn't bear to be reminded of just how ordinary I am.
If I were 10 years younger.
Give me fantasy over reality any day.
This wedding certificate, it's fake.
The kids, they're all bastards.
Tell me something I don't know.
We're getting married at 4 o'clock today, whether you like it or not.
Fuck?
Gary.
I think I fucked it up by telling a few lies.
I'm shagging Paddy Maguire.
You stole my savings. How dare you?
Fucking hell! I'm not the only one with a secret, am I?
I'm sorry I couldn't make it work.
Night-night, son.